It is the best way to recover, isn't it, from a disappointing night, is to get down to Wembley South, like you said, and whether, you're heading down early, whether you're going sort of the night before, or whether you're making a weekend from it, or you're in and out, like whatever it is, it's enjoying it, isn't it? Yeah. Because although it feels like cup finals come every season, and it has been for Liverpool recently, it's even for a brilliant club like us, it's not necessarily the case. So dust yourselves off, get down there, and we go again, as Gerard said.
We do. Listen, I think the exciting thing about this is that because we have gone so much lately, like we've got our own routines, we know where we're going, we know how special the atmospheres have been as well. I think that's the key point, because obviously going for the first time is great and stuff, but I think as Liverpool it's important to have that atmosphere factor and know that you're going into something that's going to be like big and proper. And what we've experienced at Wembley over the last few years, I mean, last year alone was just unbelievable. What you think about like the City semi-final, beating Chelsea in the finals, like this it feels like it is our own Anfield South. I know I joked about it before, but like all the generations have had that, haven't they, all through the 80s mainly. But like we never really had that. We had Cardiff for a bit, but now we've got Wembley, and it just feels boss, just feels exciting. It feels good to be like the regulars, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like we've got a little bit of a routine now. Do you know what I mean? There's a place we stop on the way down. Yeah. There's a place our driver very illegally parks. There's a place where we all have a little wee when we get out to the place where he illegally parks and stuff like that. And you just get those little routines that are quite nice.
Yeah, do you know what? And that's it now. And I feel as though with this new team, with the team now, the new manager and that, this is now the start of the new chapter for us under him. And now we're ready, we're prepared, we know what Wembley's like. This is his first time there. So let's go and show him. Let's go and bring the atmosphere we bought last year, and let's go and have a really good time. Let's go and put a stamp on our season after Tuesday and continue that momentum into the Premier League season, because, do you know what? It was so disappointing, as we said then, that we went out on Tuesday night, but let's turn the page and let's go for it, because Newcastle are going to turn up, and we were saying just off air then, those fans are going to be ready, but fuck me, are we going to be ready as well? So let's go and have a nice time on Sunday.
I mean, I think the Geordies might peak too early. Inexperience might show for them, you know what I mean? I'll be out in Trafalgar Square on Saturday night, so out in the morning. It might be, it's by 2 o'clock Sunday, they might be gone. Whereas you'll just be in your prime, won't you, Pete?
We're seasoned professionals. I'm just going off Sean's point about Anfield South. It's my lad's 50th birthday this weekend. It's his sixth time he's gone to Wembley. So it's like, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? So, no, I think to touch on your point as well, it is going to be a brilliant atmosphere, and I think that we've got a bit of a test on ourselves as fans, haven't we? We've got to really, you say we're ready, we've got to make sure we're ready. We can't take it for granted that Liverpool are just going to win this cup, because they're going to be right up for it, but Liverpool fans are going to be right up for it as well. But to put into perspective of how good this Liverpool side have been this season, normally you win the League Cup to set yourself up for the Premier League. I mean, we've won the Premier League before we've won the League Cup. So I think we've got to remember that this week and celebrate what we've done so far, because for me, it's not a disappointing season whatsoever. I mean, we've not made any notable signings in the summer. We've gone into the season. If we wasn't good enough to win the Europa League last season, we probably wasn't going to win the Champions League this season. I know it's not nice to hear that or to say it, but to go and win the Premier League this season and potentially the League Cup this Sunday is unbelievable achievement.
Yeah, it is going to be an unbelievable season. Like it's a sort of what happens, but it's always nice to win too, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's always nice to say, oh, do you remember that season where we won sort of a couple of things and this and that, and it'll be to the 20th league title when we can finally sort of call it that. So, that's a lot for a football club, and it's a lot to be remembered. And listen, he will be remembered because it's the first one after Klopp and doing it in his first season and stuff like that. But if we could say, oh, do you know what, he's won the League Cup as well, then that'll make it even better.
100%, and I think what you've said's got me going a little bit. Slot's first final, because you forget about that, don't you? You think about it from a fan's point of view, and we're regulars and stuff, but he's not. I'll be honest, I haven't really thought that much about winning the League Cup until probably obviously the semi-finals. You think about it, but because we've had so much else going on, it just sort of slips your mind. And the thing, exactly what you've just said, that's exciting me now, is that we're all thinking about the parade, we're all thinking about what could come, on that Bank Holiday Monday, which it will be now. But if you've got 2 cups up there, it'll just feel extra special. Like a double in his first season would just be unbelievable.
Forget about the parade. They parade it around Anfield in the next league game, which is Everton. So
okay, that
staple that to the end.
So thinking about winning it like that, I think it definitely adds something extra. And to go from the kids winning it last year to this team winning it this year will be extra special. But that all being said, it's not a foregone conclusion.
No.
I think Newcastle have proven, certainly against us this year, that they can be a real challenge. And you know, it's not going to be an easy game. I think we need to be cautious going into it, which is why what we've all said all day about the fans is just so important. And listen, Newcastle fans, yeah, and they will be in Trafalgar Square and that, but it's the second time, isn't it? Not the first time. They did it a few years ago and it didn't quite happen. So I think we can show them what it's about on Sunday.